Welcome back to Fix It with Feng Shui Q&A, where I answer your Feng Shui questions so that we can get the energy flowing in your home, to get the energy flowing in your life so you can make more of your dreams a reality. So if you have a Feng Shui question or an energy question or something in that realm, ask it in the comments and I'd love to answer it on a future episode, or email me, jill@jilletteday.com. Or, DM me on Instagram and Facebook. I'm always on those platforms too. And you might want to go check out my Instagram because I do a bunch of Feng Shui reels over there as well. You don't necessarily see all of that over here, and I would love to connect with you there. So in the last episode, I talked about how to, cures for finding a new home. And so that prompted me to think about Feng Shui cures when you're building a home, because there's so many things we can do in the building process that allows us to balance the energy so we don't have to do as many Feng Shui cures when you're moving into your space. Or if you're doing some renovations, this also applies. And even if you think you are not building or renovating, or there's no like a second home in your future or cabin or whatever, still listen to what these are because you never know when you might need them, okay? So the first thing that I always do, if we're renovating and putting in new flooring on the main floor, or if we're building, what I like to do is print off a Bagua map. You go to my website and there's a free Bagua map series there. It shows you how to do a few things, but you definitely want to sign up for that, and then you'll get a Bagua map to download. But we want to place the Bagua map in the center of our home with a self-discovery area furthest away from the front door, because then it's laid out properly for how you'd lay the Bagua map on the footprint of your home. That Bagua map represents balanced energy. So it immediately brings a sense of balanced energy to your home, which is beautiful to do before you've even got going, further into bringing other Feng Shui cures into your home, or if you're renovating. So currently we're doing a cabin, and so I have my builder, he has a laminated Bagua map he's ready to put down. I showed him where to put it in the center of the cabin, and I just know that that's a beautiful layer of Feng Shui that lets us begin, and I don't have to add certain cures because of that, right? Because you'll see in this free Bagua map download that I actually tell you to place a Bagua map in the center of your home because of the fact that it balances energy. So you're gonna do that, and it's gonna be under the floor and nobody's gonna know, but it's gonna feel really great in your home. Okay, so that's the first thing that you're gonna do. The other thing I like to do when you're doing a new build is I want you to spray paint or paint around the main pipe, like plumbing in your home where all the water is leaving your home. Because we know the bathrooms in Feng Shui have a lot of rushing energy, and it's like money going down the drain. That's why we do red tape under the sink. I think there's an Instagram reel about that, and certain things in your bathroom to stop the energy from rushing down. But when we can actually put red around the main drain in your home, or right now, if you have an unfinished basement, you can go do this. Just get a can of spray paint or some red paint and put red around all of it. It just means that it stops that energy from rushing so much down the drain, which is like money energy rushing down the drain. So you want to do that in your home for sure. And then the other thing I do is I put a red line in the doorway on the floor between the casing of the door before the doors are on into the bathrooms, because energy goes in there and just rushes down the drain. So it slows energy down from going into that room. When we have a house that's already built, what we do is we put red tape under the door, or we can paint the bottom of the door red. That's our cure, right? There's always a cure. So if you miss these things, it's not a big deal, but it's an easy one to do if you're doing a new build or you're doing some renovation and you don't have any flooring down. So you just put a strip of red paint or a spray paint in between the door, bottom of the door casing, so that energy doesn't rush in there and go down the drain. So you've got a few things you're doing already. You're putting a Bagua map in the middle of the home. You are putting red around the main plumbing rushing energy situation down in your basement or on the main floor, wherever that is. And then you're putting red across the doorways so that we don't have that energy rushing to the bathroom and rushing down the drain. The other two doors that can be detrimental in Feng Shui is if in the abundance area you have a door leaving that area, or if you have a door leaving out in your primary bedroom onto a deck or something. So your abundance area, where is that? If you're standing at your front door looking into your home, your abundance area is in the back third of your home on the left, okay? So you're going to want to do the same thing. Take that can of spray paint and spray a line in front of that door to stop the energy from tumbling out at the back of your home in your abundance area. So a lot of times it's like a patio door typically out onto a back deck or something. So you're gonna wanna do that. Or it's in the bedroom and it's out onto the back deck. So in your primary bedroom, you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna put red spray paint on the floor in front of that door to stop that energy, because a door in your primary bedroom represents somebody leaving the relationship. It's like energy leaving the relationship, and we don't want that for you. So if you're building or renovating, that's how you cure it. Let me know below if you need to know how to cure it otherwise, and I'll share what you can do if you're not doing a renovation or a build. So those are some quick and easy Feng Shui things that you can do to make sure that the energy is optimized, and some things that you can do so you don't have to add in those Feng Shui cures later. The other thing I recommend, I do a lot of actually consulting on new home builds. It's one of my favorite things to do because there's like ideal places to put your primary bedroom. It's best in the relationship area because that's the love energy area. There's certain places we don't love. Stairs in our home creates rushing energy. That's the middle of your home. Certain doors we're going to do things with, and so I really enjoy Feng Shuiing a new build because we move some things around just to better serve how the energy flows based on Feng Shui. But one of the things I would recommend is that your house is always square or rectangle, because if we have an L-shaped home or a home with a significant jut out at the back, like more than 1/3 of the entire length of the wall at the back, what we're doing is we're creating missing pieces. So it means like part of our relationship area isn't there, part of our abundance area isn't there. And there are Feng Shui cures for that, because I've had homes like that. I'm sure you might have had homes like that, or your home is currently like that. But when we're doing a new build, we like that to be complete. And then if we're insistent on the floor plan, what we'll tend to do is fill in that area somehow so that we can add those Feng Shui cures quickly and easily, and it's already filled in, so the overall footprint still creates a square rectangle, like if it's with decking or something. But we want to take a look at what that is. But ideally, you're going to build a square rectangle home so that you have all areas of your life represented. So that's another Feng Shui tip for you. If you have something different, you might want to email me, because I do actually do virtual Feng Shui consultations if that's something you need if you're building a new space. So if you have any questions, ask below. Let me know what it is you want to know about Feng Shui, what it is you want to know about energy. I'll either quickly answer it below or I'll share it on another episode. And I look forward to helping you get the energy flowing in your home, because it all begins at home.